Crafty Mavens. This is Sara Scraps and I have your Free Flow Wednesday video today. So I'm going to do start my layout off with a little bit of mixed media. I'm using two different kinds of Shimmers products. One is Vibes in Snow Way Man and the other is Colorings in Mandarin Mai Tai. So I'm just going to do some packaging technique, and then I'm going to put a little bit of brush strokes on with the colorings. As you can tell, I did not put the inspiration piece for this week up at the front of this video because I never even looked at it or followed it at all. So yeah. But you can find it in the Crafty Maven Destination Facebook group. So I'm taking the colorings and I'm just brushing it on with a round tip pen. I like this technique. I like the packaging technique, but I like to add some structure. I don't like so much the messiness of the packaging technique. So when I do it, I want to do some packaging, but then I also want to do something that has some brush strokes or something for a little bit of extra swoosh. I don't know. And now I'm taking a big round brush and I'm going to do some big orange dots and make a mess. And then I'm going to clean up my mess. And I'm going to put some little dots of the Snow Way Man on my layout. So I added a little bit of paint and splatters over on the right side because I'm going to use that as kind of like an spot for a little bit of clustering on my layout. I'm going to grab some paper towels and kind of soak up some of the water on my big drops because I don't want them to take forever to dry, but and doing that helps to keep the water level and the warping on the paper to a minimum. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this sheet of paper, which I love. I'm going to grab some distress inks in some coordinating colors to go with the triangles and my favorite cutting scissors. And I went off camera and I fussy cut all of the triangles out of this piece of paper. And then I inked the edges of the papers with some coordinating distress inks, and you can see that right here. So yeah, I fussy cut them all and inked them all. And now I'm just going to use some glue, which is in a Scotch Quick Dry Fine Line bottle, and I'm just literally going to stick and plunk. So my thought process when I was doing this was that I didn't want two of the same triangles beside each other, and I didn't want the llamas upside down. And that was really it. That was the only thought that went into this, was no upside down llamas and no two of the same triangles beside each other. And yeah, glue and stick. That's all I did, glue and stick, until I had something that I liked, a design that I liked, and then I kind of put those off to the side because I knew that once I got my pictures down, I might need to fill in some different places that might get covered up. And so now I took my Mandarin Mai Tai and my Snow Way Man sprays and I'm adding some splatters. This will allow me to incorporate the splatters both underneath the triangles and also on top, and it kind of makes everything cohesive and like it is one big background. Now I'm going to clean up my mess again, and I decided that I wanted to mat all three of my photos. I chose patterns from, this is the Wish You Were Here collection from Pretty Little Studio, and I chose patterns from that collection that were light, that had little bits of color but weren't a solid color all the way around because I didn't want the mats to be light. My picture photos have lots of color in them, and so I just wanted a nice mat around the edges. And I went ahead and did my journaling on this little tag. This is a plastic tag from Maya Road, and I have the Project Life slick writers, and so I wrote right there on to that tag with the slick write with the Project Life pen, the fine tip pen, and it worked perfectly. It didn't smudge at all. Sorry for my fuzzy head. I was being a little very conscientious about my picture placement because I didn't want to cover up any of these little monkeys. So to attach that little plastic tag, I'm going to slip it right underneath that photo. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab some staples for a little bit of extra adhesive. And now I'm going through and I'm finding these places where I covered up too much of the triangles with my photos, and I still want those triangles peeking out and around the photos. So I'm just grabbing some spots that I think need a little bit of extra triangles, and I'm just gonna pop them into the different spots. Now there are some spaces that I left empty, and I'm pointing those out to you now because those are going to be definite places where I'm going to add embellishment or parts of my title, which my title is going to be quite long. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is grab my letter stickers and start working on that title, and I'm adding that staple right now to that plastic tag. So the letter stickers I'm using are some red and white striped puffy stickers from Freckled Fawn, and I'm using the tile stickers from the Wish You Were Here collection. I bought 3 different colors of those tile letter stickers, and I am creating a really long title. So my title is Cousins Are Awesome, Well Mine Are, I Can't Speak for Yours, which is, there's a meme, there's a couple little sayings like that online I've seen a couple times, but I thought it was just perfect for this cute photo of my oldest son and his 2 younger cousins. They were just playing in water and being silly and getting soaking wet back in June. And so I added all of that information on that clear tag. So now I'm going to go ahead and create some embellishment clusters. I'm going to use lots of die cuts from that Pretty Little Studio collection. I'm going to use some stars and some of the frames that I'm going to cut apart and use. I absolutely love this collection. This is the second layout I've made with it. I have a third one planned for later today, and that video will be up later this week. And I just love it. It's such a fun layout. I love the colors for boy layouts. If you are a boy mom and you are like me, you kind of struggle with layouts that are boy layouts but also aren't super dark, then this is a collection that I definitely think that you should check out. It definitely has some items that are very travel themed, but there's lots and lots and lots of things that aren't travel themed at all. And so yeah, it's a really great collection. So I'm adding some stickers here. I decided to pull the sticker sheet for an arrow. I inked all those stars with gray ink, and I also popped up 3 of the stars with some foam squares. And so I have this sheet of stickers that's all arrows, and I'm just going to go ahead and place them around my layout. I love the geometrics that I chose for this layout, like all of these triangles and the stars and the really fun arrow elements. This is a washi strip, and I'm going to just use one of those little pieces back there and then layer the tag and the star behind it, just so that there wasn't any kind of gappy things going on behind that frame. And I'm so sorry for my head. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab this big red star. All of the packages that I bought, all the different die cut packs that I got that go with this collection, there's lots and lots and lots. So I probably have enough stickers to do another layout with it if I wanted to focus on the arrows. I have tons of the stars left, lots and lots of different elements from this collection. And Pretty Little Studio collections are so big that if you don't want the travel themed stuff in this collection, you can pick and choose and get nothing that is travel themed. So don't fret about that. And the llamas are just adorable. I don't know why my head is in this video so bad today. I guess just because I was kind of leaning forward a little too much and trying to get all those stickers kind of placed just so. That will complete your Free Flow Wednesday here at the Crafty Maven channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I would love to hear any comments. Have a wonderful day. Bye.